It's disturbing when I see human beings not treated properly. Prejudice and racism, those words have become watered down. They're used much, much too often. But I'd like to say this. In listening to everybody speak and making demands on New York City to do more, how much more are we supposed to do? How much more are we capable of doing? This system is so overworked and overburdened. We don't have the resources that you need to get what you need. I mean, your testimonies move me tremendously. I don't want to see anybody mistreated in any sort of way. But I have to ask you, what motivated you to come here thinking the streets are paved with gold? They're not. They're absolutely not, and you're living through that. Now, we've watched many different people come across this border. The people who have come across this border have come across this border illegally.
Councilmember Paladino,
Yes.
do you have a question for the panel?
I do.
Because we have to move on. Everyone, we asked a quorum in the chamber. Now, Councilmember Paladino, if you have a question, please present it. If not, we will move on to the next council member. Please.
Okay, well, we're talking a lot about health needs, legal services, language access, and responsible initiatives for the migrants. How much money and resources are being allocated to conduct background checks, screening of the migrants that are coming across? And what policy, if they are coming, what is the policy if they are here illegally? How much more are we going to do? This is my question. How much money is being spent right now?
I'm happy to answer.
Go ahead.
I don't have all of the money numbers, but I'm happy to let you know the procedures of how people get to New York in the first place. So customs I have, and my experience is coming from visiting both in Mexico, Texas, and California, and different entry points for migrants before they get here in the United States and before they arrive in New York City.
Let's talk about it, folks. Right now, we have an immigrant crisis all across the United States. So New York decided to have a council meeting with the migrants, basically talking about their concerns, how they're being treated in America, and a lot of translators was helping these people speak from other countries, in particular Africa. Now, then Vicki Paladino, one of the council women in New York, basically said this statement, which I loved. How is it that you come over here and you complain about how you are being treated, in your eyes, mistreated? You're demanding services from New York City, and you're complaining about what you got. It baffles my mind. I don't know. I don't understand. They're giving you millions of dollars. They're housing you. They're feeding you on tax dollars, not your money. Tax dollars. Hardworking Americans in New York are paying for this. They're paying the police. In these places where they're keeping migrants, they're fighting in there. They're attacking policemen. Policemen stressed out. I'm pretty sure a lot of those New York police want to quit. They probably hate their life right now because they have to accommodate these migrants. And you have the audacity to complain about the services that you receive. So my question is, why don't you use that same energy with the prime minister of your country. All this energy that you're bringing here, demanding resources and saying that you need to take better care of us here, you spend all this energy walking over here, flying over here, or how you got over here, we don't know. You didn't do it legally. You're illegal. What country do you know accommodate people who break the law? That's like me saying, I'm going into your house and you need to take care of me. I'm walking to your house. I'm hungry. I'm going to your fridge. And I was mad because you didn't have any ketchup and you didn't have any milk for the cereal. And I'm complaining about it. Tell me how that sounds. Why don't you go back to your country? And I'm saying this in the best, no disrespect to them. You love your culture. You really can't speak our language. And a lot of you guys are not too literate when you come here because these are not the best people that they bring over here. And build your own country. But they're not. So with that being said, what do you guys think about New York City Council allowing these migrants to speak their mind about how they're being treated unfairly in our country? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you on the next video.